coastline with the sun shining bright. Got my poodles by my side, everything feels right. Pooley woke up early, coffee brewing slow. Two little poodles wagging, ready for the show. Fluorescent green bikini, stepping out in style. Gonna hit the beach today, you know it's been a while. The palm trees sway and the ocean calls my name. Nothing but blue skies, ain't this life a game? All my friends in the backyard, laughter fills the air. We're living for the moment without a single care. So get home soon, under the Florida sun. Gonna soak up every moment, let's go have some fun. Pooley's living wild with his buddies by his side. Two little poodles in the backseat, let's take a ride. Every sunset paints the sky in colors so divine. Sipping cold sweet tea, feeling fine is just sublime. The Jane planned I can wait till the holidays are done. Tonight we feast like kings neath that setting sun. Friends gather around the fire, stories start to flow. With the stars above us, hear the crickets show. We'll dance to our laughter, let our worries fade away. In the heart of sweet Florida, nothing left to say. So get home soon, under the Florida sun. Gonna soak up every moment, let's go have some fun. Pooley's living wild with his buddies by his side. Two little poodles in the backseat, let's take a ride. Who could ask for more? So here's to summer nights, with love and joy we sing. To Pooley and his poodles, here's to every little thing. Get home soon, take a moment, let the memories unfold. Florida, sweet Florida, where dreams are never old. Hey there, friend, gather round the sound. Let the night roll gently, let the music drown. Got this spark in the air, can you feel the vibe? Life's a swing let's enjoy the ride. You listen up, I got something to say. Save that battery, we'll dance the night away. Sipping on dreams as the saxophone plays. Underneath the stars in this jazzy haze. Tee off at sunrise, but let's not rush. Try a bit harder at golf, give it a good crush. But hey, let's not forget what's truly divine. Sharing these moments, and you're a friend of mine. High five, roll the rhythm, let the tune unfold. With every note, our stories are told. In this sacred space where our spirits align, I hope you know you're a star that'll shine. Sipping on laughter, time flows like wine. Every struggle, every triumph, we intertwine. Through the ups and downs, you're my guiding light. In every note, you make the world feel right. Tee off at sunrise, but let's take our time. Trying on a little harder, that's the punchline. But seriously now, let's raise our glass high to friendships that hold us. Let's never say goodbye. High five, roll the rhythm, let the tune unfold. With every note, our stories are told. In this sacred space where our spirits align, I hope you know you're a star that'll shine. In these jazz folk rhythms where we find our grace. High five moments forever we embrace. So save that battery, my dear, it's all good. Let's keep working on our golf swings as best as we could. Because in this life, you're a treasure so rare. A friend like you I'll always hold dear.
Midnight calling on the crowded floor. Bassline shaking like a thunder roar. Hands up high, let the whole world fade. Found my rhythm in the love we made. Shadows dancing, but I see your eyes. Every spark in the darkened nights. Through the noise and the flashing lights, you're the one in my satellite. Every step when the beat drops, your feel die. Let the feeling grow, no fear when the night runs wild. Got my boy by my side, my boy by my side. We're electric tonight, running wild through the sound and the light. No gravity when our worlds collide. We're my side. My boy by my side. My boy by my side.
Revving engine scream, feel the pulse ignite. F1 cars in Spain, we're ready for the fight. Gavin on the mic, calling every turn right. Tonight's the night, it's time for the burn. Lights flash, engines roar, the tension's in the air. The GB1 Show brings the thrill, we're gonna dare. Spinning tires, asphalt dreams, racing hearts in line. Who will lift the trophy high? Who will claim the pride? It's racing time, feel the adrenaline rush. In the night, under stars, we'll break and crush. Spain is the battleground, metal hearts ignite. It's Gavin Boss Cup, rocket lifted tonight. Gavin's voice cuts through like a fire in the dark. Every overtaking move ignites the racing spark. We're wired for the finish, hearts heavy with pride. F1 fury, spirit bold, there's no place to hide. Lap after lap, the speed becomes the high. The crowd roars and thrashes, can you hear the cry? Adrenaline is pumping, feel the thunder rise. Tonight we race the shadows, chase the wild skies. It's racing time, feel the adrenaline rush. In the night, under stars, we'll break and crush. Spain is the battleground, metal hearts ignite. It's Gavin Boss Cup, rocket lifted tonight. Who can take the cup? Who can steal the show? Underneath these blazing lights, feel the courage flow. Gavin's yell is our anthem, victory's in sight. With our engines roaring loud, we'll race into the night. track where the engines roar, the lights flash bright, and the crowd wants more. Strapped in tight, we're ready to go. Buckle up, baby, it's the Gavin Bass One Show. Adrenaline pumping, feel the speed ignite, pulling all the heat, it's a wild ride tonight. Races side by side, it's a wheel-to-wheel fight. Under the stars, we're chasing the light. It's the Gavin Bass One Racing Cup Show. Electric thrill, feel the engines flow. Hot and controversial, nothing's ever slow. Racing through the night, where legends grow. The heat rising as the tires screech. Nerves are twisted, it's a gamble, a breach. Painted lines of glory, kissing the asphalt. Every turn's a dance, never planned for a halt. Spectators cheering with beers in their hands, living for the moment in these burning sands. Every lamp's electric, heartbeats align. In the Gavin Bass One sphere, the stars gonna shine. It's the Gavin Bass One Racing Cup Show. Thrill, feel the engines flow. Hot and controversial, nothing's ever slow. Racing through the night, where legends grow. Feel the rush as we power through the bends. This ain't just a race, it's where the story ends. Rivalries unfold like the smoke in the air. Every heartbeat gambling, showing that we dare. Fuel injected passion, drifting wide and far. This night's electrifying, we're the racing star. From dirt tracks to slick roads, we've seen it all. The Gavin Bass One name standing true and tall. Thrilling the crowd with every curve we chase. In this wheel-to-wheel battle, you can feel the grace. Races on a mission, the finish line in sight. Tonight we'll tell our story, the future feels so bright. So grab your friends, make some noise, come alive. This racing show's electric, we're here to thrive. It's the Gavin Bass One Racing Cup Show. Electric thrill, feel the engines flow. Hot and controversial, nothing's ever slow. Racing through the night, where legends grow. So when the flags wave and the engines scream, join the Gavin Bass One crew, live the dream. Fast cars, bold hearts under neon light. In the Gavin Bass One Racing Show, we own the night. Get ready for a ride where we take control. This cup is our spirit, it's a passion of soul. Give it all you got, feel the rush in your heart. In the Gavin Bass One Racing Show, we're never apart.
Well, good evening, everyone. Hope I'm coming through loud and clear. It's Gavin Bass One, and welcome back to the Gavin Bass One show on a. Whoa, let's just turn that volume down. Yeah, on a Tuesday night. This is just a test, basically to see if there's an appetite for it, and it looks like there is a pretty decent appetite. 13 on the grid at the moment, and we are in Spain for the Spanish Cup. So the person who wins tonight wins the beautiful cup that was in the warm up song there. I'll show you it again later, I'm sure. But there's going to be a curveball, and the curveball was all dependent on attendance. Now, I don't know how you drivers feel about this. If you believe that 14 or 16 is good enough just to go ahead and do a short race or a 33% race, let's go on to the weather. Um, Okay, so the weather. So I'm just going to put a quick vote out there to the drivers. Would you like to continue with a short quali and a 33 lap race, or would you like to do two 14-lap races with a random grid in the cars that you've been allocated with? I can tell you that the weather is going to be good, so there's no rain. So basically, up to the drivers. We've got 14 guys and girls on the grid there this evening, all ready to do a short quali and a race for 33 laps. I'm suggesting, because there's only about 14 in at the commentary, for pure random grid for me, two 14-lappers, random grid, but easy each way. That's what's coming from Gaz Keen. Hi-Fi doesn't mind either way. I don't mind. I can set it random grid as, yeah, you'll take your chances. Okay, so it's my call. I'm going to make it, and it is going to be weekend structure. It's not going to be a quali at all. It's going to be a random grid. Okay, and I just need to go back to the weather, and I need to set that to dry and set it to midday, which I'm doing at the minute. And then all I have to do then is replicate that race twice. So that's, sorry, weekend structure. I need to change that to a short race. So that's 17 laps and 17 laps. Flip the coin is exactly right. I hope you all don't mind. It's either going to be doomsday, Gavin Bass is going to be the worst guy in the world, or it's going to be, you know what, that was really, really good fun. As always, keep it clean, keep it tight, race hard, and enjoy it. I'm just going to put Spain in for the second race as well with all of those things. So random grid, I'm just going to check once more. Rules and flags are all on. Everything's good there. And I want to just check one more thing, that the grid is definitely random and the session is short. It is indeed. Good luck, good evening, and welcome to Gavin Bass Fun Show.
Lights come down, engines roar, revving up for the thrill. Gavin's in control, it's the ultimate chase. Can you feel the chill? Under the bright lights, the world's at our feet. World Cup racing hearts, with every thump it's sweet. Pit stops flying by, strategies unfold. Each corner a new chapter, daring and bold in the heat of the moment. It's all for the taking. Fast lanes and dreams, no chance for the faking. It's the race of our lives, adrenaline pumping strong. With Gavin on the mic, we can do no wrong. It's the Gavin Bass 1F1 show. Let the engine sing, racing through the night. Feel the joy it brings. All for the taking. Every pulse, every call. F1 racing glory. The winner takes it all. F1 racing glory.
Spectators cheering loud, the flag waves high. In this high-speed dance, we reach for the sky. The world watches closely, every move's inside. Gavin's got the magic, fuel for the fight.
Raise your hands to the stars, feel the moment ignite. In this realm of speed, we come alive tonight. The circuit's a canvas, painted with passion. In the rush of the race, we find our true fashion. I'm your Gavin Bass 1F1 show. Let the engine sing, racing through the night. Feel the joy it brings. All for the taking. Every It's the Gavin Boss 1 F1 show. Let the engine sing. Racing through the night, feel the joy it brings. Overtaking every pulse, every call. F1 racing glory. The winner takes it all.
So there you go. There's been a curveball thrown in the mix for sure, and I'll just tell you what that curveball is. Because there was only 13 or 14 drivers, sometimes in a 50% race that can turn out to be quite laborious and big separation. So I made a wee decision today I was going to throw a curveball in, and I know the guys will try it with me and see how it works out. But instead of a 50% race, there's no quali, they're on the grid, they're going to be put randomly in the cars that they've been allocated by Have No Grip, and those are cars have been allocated based on how everybody feels their capability is, and they all chat with each other and they agree what car they drive. So instead of a 50% race, these guys and girls, Agatha Wispy's with us tonight as well. She's on controller. I insisted she came along and just got the track time out there and enjoyed herself. But it's racing as usual. In between races, you're going to have plenty of time to always remember to put your setup in. So if any of the drivers listening, don't ready up, please, until I Have No Grip presses the green button first of all. That'll give everybody enough time to put the setup in for the second race. And lastly, stay in the lobby. Don't leave the lobby, because the second race just follows on naturally after the first race. And it's a combination of the points between the two races that wins the cup tonight. So it's a random thing to a degree, but you do make your own luck, and you just might as well have a really good race and see where it brings us tonight, and see if there's any appetite for a bit of this type of racing. Some will love it, some will hate it. I don't know. I just thought I'd do it. Yes, we do. We have one pit stop in each race. Yes, indeed. At this moment in time, I don't know at all what cars or who is in what. So I wish everybody luck. I hope they're happy with their grid positions that they've been allocated by a bot, of course. And that's a bigger bot than me. And good evening, Sir Mad Mark. Lovely to have you in. Hope you're not too... I hope you have good fun tonight and you enjoy it. It was hard to know what to do with the smaller numbers. It still says here in the top left-hand screen, waiting players, but that probably just means that everybody's putting in their Rock Robs is in P1. Oh my gosh, he's going to love that. Agatha's in P2. She's crying her eyes out. She's got a job in her hands. Well, look, already it has caused a bit of fun. So all I ask the racers to do is keep it clean on the track as best as you can. Have a great time, and let's see exactly where this brings us tonight. Mad Mark V55 will know, and he will empathise with me. When you've only 12, 13 on the grid, especially on a track like this, it can be a nightmare whenever there's more than a second between each other, and you can be sort of searching for things to say. So I'm hoping to have Mad Mark's backing on this one at least. But anyway, look, we're going to wait, and I'm going to go down, and we're going to get the music started for the formation lap of our first race this evening. Welcome to the Gavin Bass Show. The curveball has definitely been played, and yep, we're ready to roll.
Adrenaline pumping, can you feel
Well, they're on that formation lap, and this is the first one, and it's been just absolutely automatically generated. It's all coming through in the background. I hope everything's coming clear. Rock Robs gets P1, Agatha 2, Mischief 3, Anarchy Reaper 4, Centrebake is in 5, House is 6, Gaz King, J1MC, Hamilton gets disqualified there, he couldn't park. Mad Mark made a boo-boo, he's going to hate that. And it's now the start of the first race here this evening. Random grid in realistic cars. So it's a bit of a gamble, and it's going to be good fun to see what happens here. It gives everybody a chance. Let's go. Lap 1. Oh, something happens bad there. Oh. Maverick had a problem there, big time. Don't know what happened, but looks like he's lost a front wing already. Grip has got through it. Mad Mark, where's Mad Mark? Oh, he's lost a wing as well. So whatever happened there involved those two lads. Hi-Fi just makes a move up there, and Agatha Wispy is holding 8th position at the moment. I know she's on controller. Oh, she goes way wide there, loses a wee bit, but still hangs in. J1MC is torturing the back of the Aston of Anarchy Reaper. Anarchy doing brilliant in the Aston in P5, but he's got a problem in the inside here. Wow. 1:18.794 opening lap for Rock Robs. He's in the lead by 1.4 seconds in that Aston Martin. He's got Mischief chasing him down in P2. Gas Keen's in P3 in the Ferrari. Then you've got House. Good evening, House. He's in the Mercedes. Then you've J1MC 5, you've got Anarchy Reaper 6, and you've got Hamilton absolutely torturing the back of the Aston Martin. Omo Grimaldis, he's driving the McLaren. He's avoided any collisions so far, and he's just going to try and make his way up the grid. He's in a good spot there in P10 to just do exactly that. So he's going to drive a safe race, and he'll just make those moves when he has to. Whoa, there's a tight one trying to be made there. Hi-Fi and Grip having a right wee battle here. That's the Williams versus the Red Bull. Mischief puts in the fastest lap of this first race of 1:15.395. Now let's have a look and see what tyres they're on. Oh, wow. Some guys are on the soft, some are on the mediums, and the likes of Centre Back Maverick and Mad Mark are all out on the hard tyres. Anarchy Reaper binned it there. Don't know what happened to him. He just went completely off track. That looked like some sort of malfunction there, but he's wrecked the car. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes straight into the pits. In fact, he's got no option. Hi-Fi's running without a right hand or a left hand end plate in that Red Bull, so he's been involved in something as well. Agatha's sitting right behind her partner Grimalda, so they're having a good steady race together. I bet you Agatha's really glad she came out now. She wasn't going to make it tonight, and we just sent her a little text to say, come on in the controller, even if you're last, it doesn't matter. Oh, she's far from last at the moment. She's in P10 in that McLaren. So if you notice at the back, a lot of the guys have gone in. I'm going to look at those stops now. Centre back, Maverick, Anarchy, Reaper, Mad Mark have all been in for a stop now. I don't know whether it was for damage or it was just a tyre strategy. I dare say there was damage there. But these are the guys that are going to start making their way up through the grid. Expecting big things there from all of those guys. Well capable, but yet all of the top 9 still to come in. Mischief's giving Rock Robs a run for the money now. These two guys will be having fun. That's the Aston Martin and the Mercedes. But look right behind. Houses right on toe. Gas Keen's there. J1 MC's there. And Have No Grip is trying so hard to get onto the back of this crew. But right now, that Williams just needs an extra little turbocharger by the looks of it on the straight. Inside move being made by Hi-Fi there. Oh, he makes it stick, and Hi-Fi gets it up into P7. Oh, Hamilton just gets a clip in the back wing there. I think he maybe just got a little bit keen, but he just got a little tap and said, no, you got to back off. Grimaldus, P8, still pushing away behind Hi-Fi. He's having a great race. Agatha Westby and P9 on the controller, having a great race. 5 laps into 17 and 10 drivers still to make the stop. So centre back, he's the one to be watching at the moment. Then you've got Maverick, you've got Mad Mark and the Anarchy Reaper. All of those 4 guys are on strategies very, very similar, but they've an awful lot of time to be making up. So the battle still continues between Rock Robs and Mischief. This is going to be a trade-off every lap, honestly. This is going to be, it's going to be a shootout to the very, very last lap here. Again, well done everybody who got a randomly good position on the grid. Well done everybody that's having a great race here, and commiseration to anybody that got caught up in the back on that first lap. Brilliant actually that we're having another chance, and anybody maybe didn't get the best start there can have another go. Combination points off both races. Once this ends, we're straight into another grid position, and the same thing again. This Gaz Keen is looking pretty handy in the Ferrari now. He's got that down to very close to the DRS zone. Stay on with these two. This is J1 and Galskeen having a scrap here. Alpine versus the Ferrari. Ten laps to go, and half of the field still has to make a pit stop. Agatha's still out there in P6 at the moment, running in the McLaren, and her partner Agatha both in those McLarens this evening, 5 and 6. Great positions at the moment on track, but it all changes when they go into the pits. It's when they go in. I presume they're running. Some of them are on soft tyres now. That's a very interesting one, Mischief. He's running 6 laps of softs, and then he's going to go the rest of the race, I presume, on mediums. Now that's clever. Somebody's done their homework. Hope it works. Sounds good. Maverick. Hamilton gets the first penalty of the evening, and Mischief has now decided to get rid of those 7-lap hards. Yes, I'm absolutely correct. It's soft the mediums for Mischief. He is going to come out no problem in P6, so he's going to get a really good run in now behind Agatha and Grimaldus if he can get the benefits of a good tow there. Just about manages P6. His teammates right behind him, and that's Housey. Housey's tyres are so much more warmer than Mischief, so there might be a trade of places here. Hamilton's down in P11, and he is trying to make a move now on Maverick, and he's got Hi-Fi right behind him, so it's Maverick, Hamilton and Hi-Fi having a scrap here for P10. Still 5 Warriors out there on their original tyres, and it's going to be when they come in and when they come out, it's going to really determine the win of this race. Right now, position changes don't matter, but we'll have a little look at them just to give us an idea of what's going on there. But look at that, 5 up for Grimaldus right now, but he's one of the ones that has to come in for tyres. Have no grips up 6th place from where he started off. Anarchy Reapers having not a good night at the office at the moment. Mad Marks started where he started. I think Mark got caught up in that first corner incident as well. Maybe spoiled his first race, but hopefully he'll have better luck in the second. But Mischief and House still having a nice little battle here for P6. 8 laps to go. I'm just going to keep it on this little battle here at the moment between, let's see if there's a closer one. There is indeed. There's Hamilton and Hi-Fi. I'm going to keep it on this one for a wee minute. Nice battle going on between these two. Some of it's very, very wheel to wheel. 14-lap races do, and these short races with one pit stop, they do tend to encourage a wee bit more sharper racing. Let's just be polite about it. Whether you call it sharper racing or you call it just ever so slightly more dangerous. Yeah, there's a limit that you can take, and that's why I asked Pulley and Mischief to come in with me on the whole Gavin Bass thing as it continues on. Just to have them on board as a couple of stewards to help if there is any sort of real incidents that need looked at. I'm just taking a wee smoke break here because it's going to be a very long night for me tonight. After this 9:30 we've got Rattlers, very, very popular league, and it's always a very close race and a lot of close battles go on in there, so we'll be going over there at 9:30 for the Rattlers race at Singapore, I believe it is. Weather in Northern Ireland not very nice. I don't know what it's like in your countries, wherever you all live, but it's pouring down here in Northern Ireland, lashing in fact. Anybody watching tonight that wasn't on board with us last night, we had a fantastic night last night with Agatha Wispy. She was doing comms with me last night and giving us a bit of an idea of what it's like to be in the sim racing world as a female. It was a very, very good watch. I must say, I don't normally watch too many of my streams back, but I particularly wanted to watch that one, and anybody who watched it or hasn't watched it, please have a watch at it. We were talking actually to this driver as she sits currently in P11, on controller, may I add, and she's penalty free at the moment with only 5 or 6 laps to go. So in my book, this is the sterling drive from Agatha Wispy. But yeah, it was very, very interesting talking to her last night, and it was amazing just how tuned in she is to DRS, ERS, brake zones, all the rest of it. Yeah, she's the real deal, believe me. And when she's out on that track, whenever she's back on the wheel and got the manual gears completely broken, I can tell you something. I heard it in her voice. I know this girl is going to be actually a contender for top 10s in nights like this especially. Right now she's sitting in P11. And again, guys, when you watch this all back, I'm not looking for support or sympathy or anything like that, but I made a call tonight to make this just a bit of fun. And I really do hope that you guys have a bit of fun doing a bit of close racing and pushing the cars just a wee bit further to their limit than they normally would without having to get whole piles of Stewarts and Quarries, but at the same time having an awful lot of race etiquette and respect out there to make those moves. So yeah, brilliant. Rock Rob's made one of the moves of the of my 100 and so many streams that I've done so far. Last night he made one of the best moves that I've ever seen going into turn 1 in what track were we on? Hungary last night. Yeah, he I don't know if he's got a clip of it, but if he does listen back, I would really be keen if you could clip that and get that over to me, Rock. It's something I would like to actually put in one of my intros. It was a cracking move, honestly, cracking. I have no grips now in P3, so let's see what these stops are like. So everybody's had a stop, and everybody now on the track, P13, they are definitely in the right position. So Mischief leading the race by half a second. Then you've got House in second, you've Have No Grip in third, and you've Rock Robs in fourth. J1MC's in fifth, Gaz Keen's in fifth, but he's carrying the penalty. Centre backs in 7, and Maverick in 8th at the moment, but he's got Grimaldus coming up all right behind him, with Hi-Fi coming 3.5 seconds behind that. Agatha is still holding P11, Madmark in P12, Anarchy in 13, and Hamilton in 14, with 2 stops and also penalties. So yeah, as always, guys and girls, if you have been involved in anything in your race tonight that I haven't actually picked up on, and you believe that it's something that is spoiling a night or constantly and reoccurringly spoiling nights by poor driving, please post them in. And as I say, I have Mischief now and Pooley on board just for a second and third opinion, so it doesn't become, or I feel like it's like a dictatorship. Hi-Fi's DNF'd. What's happened to Hi-Fi? Oh, Hi-Fi's out. He has smashed it. Don't know if he was smashed with anybody, but it's lap 14, and that's a very severe crash, and I would say that there's every chance of a safety car here. It is indeed. It's a safety car. Hi-Fi straight on apologising for whatever had happened. But a 3-second penalty goes to Hamilton, and we've got a safety car. So this is going to be a fabulous end to a race that we just didn't know what's going to happen. It looks like we could get a 1 lap, or if we're really lucky, we're going to get a 2-lap sprint out of this race. This is going to be fun. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. So hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear again. Safety car has tidied up the mess, and it is a sprint to the end. Some of the guys have stayed out on the 7, 8 and 9 lap old medium tyres. Some people and girls are in there with brand new soft tyres on. Centre back has decided to stay out in 6th position on those 13 lap old hards. So there's gamble going here. And this is going to be an express train for 2 laps here at the Gavin Bass 1 Show in Spain. Let's have it. Mischief gets a really good start there. So Mischief's pulled away by 1.5 seconds nearly. Oh, look at this going on at the back. I just missed it there, but there was a wee bit of bumpies going on there. Agatha in P10. Nice wee battle going on here between Grip and Grimaldus and J1. Maverick's right in the back of it as well. He's not going to be far away. Then you've got centre back on those 14 lap old hards doing everything he possibly can in the Alpine to stay there in P5. Those are precious points up there, buddy. And Gaz Keen in front of you is holding 3 seconds of a penalty. So you've a P4 written all over this, and J1MC have no grip. You'll all benefit points because Gaz Keen's picked up those penalties. How's he? Let's jump on board with him. Gaz Keen gets a 3-second penalty. He gets more penalties, so he's going to drop points like blazes. Oh, that Ferrari! Gaz Keen is trying everything there to get into the inside, but he just can't get it to stick. Centre back, J1MC, have no grip. Maverick, look at this. Maverick on the back of Grimaldus now. I knew it was going to be a sprint, but this is incredible. If you know Mad Mark as well as I know Mad Mark, I know what's going to happen here. Mad Mark's going to let Agatha go and or trail her along, and once she gets on the DRS, has let her pass. And that's what friends do. And Mad Mark, I bet you any money will help and will not distance Agatha in this race. He'll do what I would do. He's wow. He's probably listening to me, and I put him off the race there. So Agatha's away there, and Mad Mark, probably out of kindness, made a mistake listening to me, for God's sake. Maverick, P7. So Mischief wins it from Housey, from Rock Robs, from centre back, from J1MC, from Maverick, from No Grip, so Grimaldus, Gaz Keen, Agatha Wispy is going to take a 10. Oh, unbelievable for Agatha. Grimaldus gets a P8 out of that. And Anarchy, oh my goodness, I lost control there, to say the least. What a race, what fun, and I hope there's nobody got so much badly hurt or damaged out there that it's going to cause any problems. But there was some fun stuff went out there, and thanks for just going with the flow and seeing what it brings. But what a brilliant win there. Absolute superb win. Just everybody stay in the lobby. But Mischief takes the Mischief takes the top spot there, with Anarchy Reaper getting the fastest lap. Have No Grip got the driver of the day, and most overtakes has No Grip. So yeah, I would have to agree with that, but I just have to look footage back and get it all in my head. Apologies, Grimaldus. Apologies to Hamilton and Mad Mark at turn 1 there. So there you go. There's the apologies. If it's anything worse than an apology, well, then you send a clip in, and if you believe it's something that's really, really not fun, not bad though. Oh, don't be grumpy, Madsy Marksy. I knew you were either going to be one of the ones that love it or hate it, but you don't mind it. So Mischief, 25 points, Housey 8, 15 for Rock Rob, centre back gets 10, 8 for Maverick, Grip gets 4, 4 for Grimaldus, 2 for Gaskeen, and Agatha Wispy takes top 10 on the first race this evening. I'm delighted to be able to announce that on controller, and picks up 1 point. 1 point. And Northern Ireland gets your vote. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Now, we're all just going to stay in the lobby. And I believe whenever the lobby is ready to ready up again, they can go straight in to the grid again. So we'll just wait on who was it? Grip. We'll just wait on Grip and Mischief, the two guys that are really sort of running it there tonight. I think just make sure that everybody knows just to ready up whenever Have No Grip does so. Time for a wee break then. Absolutely. But what I would say to you about your wee break, J1MC, always remember to put your setup back in. Remember, rhyme, rhyme, rhyme onto every driver listening if they are, or even if they're on Twitch, would they maybe put it on Twitch? Don't forget your setups, guys. Don't forget your setups. We're doing a different track. No, we're not, Grimaldus. We're staying on Spain and we're doing another complete, another random grid. How did you enjoy the first race, may I ask? So you can all ready up. I think everybody's in there. 14 drivers are in, and I'm happy enough to just ready up whenever you guys are ready, and that should spark us straight in to race 2. I'm going to do something a wee bit different tonight. I'm going to do something like this. Would you see this? This is something that I watched the other night, and it just gave me a thought about we stocking fillers and time to kill whenever you are waiting on guys readying up and getting the grid together and stuff like that. So we're just waiting on those guys doing that. But I watched this film the other night, and it was recommended, and it was called I Swear, and it's a real life true story, amazingly acted by this lad in the front cover, and it's all about uh, way back in the probably the 60s, or I think it was the 60s. So I think, yeah, it would have been in around those times because it was schoolmasters and they were still getting the belt and caned and stuff like that. So it must have been in the 50s or 60s anyway. And this young fella obviously realized he had Tourette's syndrome. So it's all about how he had to grow up through school, through the bullying, through being mistaken as somebody that was being violent or rude, in a world that did not understand it at all and didn't want to understand it. And I'll tell you what, it's possibly one of the best films I've seen. It's got sadness, it's got happiness. There's such a feel good factor to it. There are times that you just want to jump into the television to say, "Here, boy, here's a hug." That's the sort of film it is. He's a true legend in the world. Honestly, he really is. He came from a wee boy who, honestly, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he ended up in a bad, bad place with all of the mental stuff that goes on the background with having that sort of an illness. So yeah, a fabulous film, fabulous ending, really nice story. But let me tell you, there's an awful lot of really, really sad lumps along the way. But brilliantly acted. Can't recommend that enough. And I thought I would just pop it up tonight before we get into the action for race 2. Is there any reason why we haven't readied up, guys? Can we ready up? Is Have No Grip listening? Yeah. Everybody just ready up. Let's do it. Let's go to it. Let's do it. So it's a combination of the two races, and you know yourselves who done the damage on the first one. Again, these guys and girls are just going to be randomly put on the grid, and they're going to be delighted or hating it. And I'm going to get the odd text, "Well, I got a 13th and I got a 12th." And if I was on the grid and that happened to me, I'd be one of the first ones to moan as well. So I'm expecting it. Have No Grip. You were so busy listening to me. Oh my God, how sad are you? Hope those Dorothy Perkins vouchers got through to you, by the way, and you've got a relevant outfit on to match this beautiful event we have tonight in Spain. So race two, anybody that has just tuned in, it's Gavin Bass 1 on a Tuesday night, just getting a random cup race together. We've put two short races together with a random grid, and it's the combination of both races and their points that lifts the cup this evening. I thought it would be fun, fair, gambly, wreck, all sorts of things. And I'm just hoping that somebody comes back at the end of the night and says, you know what, Gavin, had a good night. If they can tell me that, I will go to sleep tonight. If not, I'll not bother. But all drivers, give yourselves 3-4 minutes before the formation lap. Get your setups in, have a little relax, and just ready up in about just 3-4 minutes, whenever suits you.
Welcome to the Gavin Bass One, feel the engine roar, where the heat's electric and the crowd wants more. Gear up for the thrill, it's the ultimate ride. With fire on the asphalt, we're set to collide. The tension's rising, can you feel the spark? Controversy brewing under the night's dark. Wheel to wheel racing, let the battles unfold. It's a high-octane story, brave and bold. Come on down to the racing show, Gavin Bass One, where the fast cars flow. Electric thrill sparks fly in the air. Feel that rush like you just don't care. Hot tires screaming, engines ablaze. In this racing cup, it's a wild maze. From the starting line, it's a hard-stopping start. Friends become rivals, they're tearing apart. Fishtailing and drifting, every turn a fight. In the spotlight shining, we're reaching new heights. Race crews hustling, it's a pit stop dream. Changing tires fast like they're part of the team. Engineers and mechanics working with pride. In the garage shadows where the secrets hide. Come on down to the racing show, Gavin Bass One, where the fast cars flow. Electric thrill sparks fly in the air. Feel that rush like you just don't care. Hot tires screaming, engines ablaze. In this racing cup,
music is hot, it's a wild, wild ride. In the racing cup showdown, let passion collide. With every twist, every turn, feel the adrenaline rush. Heart pounding harder in the roaring hush. Controversies linger like the scent of the fuel. In the Gavin Bass One Show, it's where we break the rules. So grab your friends and let the engines scream. Join the Gavin Bass One, live the dream. In the heart of the showdown.
Well, that's us back live, and look who's at front of the grid. It's Agatha Wispy. She's got her dream start. She's got pole position here in Spain this evening on a random grid in realistic cars. Good luck, and let's have a good one. Here we go. Race 2. 5 green lights in Spain, and they're away. And it looks like Agatha Wispy has got a great start here. Oh, there looks to be a wee bit of touchy-feely there going in between the Mercs. But so far, so good into turn 3. Mad Mark's had a really, really good start there in P7, but there's touchy-feelies going on there as well. It's tight as bejesus. Honest to goodness, this is unbelievable side by side. Really, really tight racing here tonight on the Gavin Bass Show. I am so pleased to see this. Brilliant stuff. Agatha Wispy holds that lead for the first lap, and she's not going to let go easily. Centre back on the soft tyres, so again, let's have a look at those tyres this evening. Soft softs and a few mediums, so they've all caught on. It could be a soft, medium, soft run. Don't think anybody's going to touch the hard tyres after what I saw in the first one. Be hard to see. Maverick and P8 making a move on Mad Mark. Oh, Mad Mark goes off track there, or was it him? I think it was. Back on track he is, and fighting like a devil. Outside he goes. He's going to have to tuck in. Oh, he's frustratingly fast at the moment, and it's going to be really hard to get past Grip and House and the Anarchy, but Mad Mark's showing a lot of pace there, just watching on board. He's having to brake early and everything, so difficult driving conditions for Mad Mark P55 and P10, but he's up to P9 now. He's starting to make those moves that he wants to make. He's having close racing, and this is what it's all about. Rock Robs and P10 not making it easy for Mad Mark whatsoever. Hamilton P4. Hamilton gets it up into P3, and he's going to take the corner for J1. Maverick's going to an inside bomber here, and Maverick's going to take the undercut there, and the Williams makes a lovely move on J1. So Maverick up into P4, centre backs now right on the back of Agatha, and Agatha's still way on there. The two of them are in front on those soft tyres by over 3 seconds now. So centre back and Agatha having fun at the front there. He's the Flying Dutchman, and it's lovely to see him here tonight. I do comms for his Royal Glory Apex race now on a Saturday evening, but unfortunately, due to family get-togethers this Saturday night, I'm not able to do it. Really, really bad time, and I'm annoyed about it, but I can't cancel what my wife has planned, or I'm a dead man. Really good scrap going on here for Hi-Fi and Anarchy Reaper. Oh, that looks like Anarchy's out. Oh, no, 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 no. I definitely got it caught on camera, but I wasn't really concentrating on it. Don't know whether whose fault it was. It's definitely a racing accident, no doubt about that one. But there is a fault there. Somebody was at fault. But I'm sure the two drivers are big enough and ugly enough to say what happened between themselves. Mad Mark done the sensible thing there, and he went in and got those hard tyres on. So that might just be of benefit to him if that has caused the safety car. And it has. The safety car is out. Mad Mark was in before it here, and Mad Mark has just pulled off a master stroke there, getting onto those hard tyres on lap 11. Now, I hope he's rewarded in some serious kindness for that move that he's just made. That could be a master stroke. All eyes on Mad Mark V55. You trust me. If these lads are going to pit, and they should, there's no reason why they all don't dive in now for their hard tyres on their safety car. I'd be very surprised if they don't. What's centre back going to do?
Oh no, someone has bended. Don't worry, just be cool and refocus. My good friend Gavin has gone for a wee smoke and double espresso while you guys sort your shit out. Now, if another safety or bad incident happens, I know Gavin will report it to the highest of high. So be warned, y'all. Stay safe.
Engines roar, the laps are flying, crowd is on its feet, electrifying. But her wings gone loose, but there's debris near, yellow flags, the track's not clear, and the lights start flashing, silver star, here it comes, the safety car. Gavin's gone for coffee, Gavin's gone for a fag. While the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag, he says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint's begun. Drivers weaving, tires cooling, fans are groaning, patience dueling, hammers pan, but the pace is slow. Comment box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all. Cars in line, just a motorway close. So Gavin for cup, for a slow.
Yes, indeed. Agatha Wispy is in P2 as we are all tuning in. Good evening, Grelis. Really, really nice to see you in the chat. Having a couple of random grid short races tonight. The safety car is in this lap and everybody has ended up in these positions. And I'm just going to turn that music off in the background and get rid of that safety car sticker. And we're all set for the final 11 laps, of this Spanish Grand Prix. It's the restart after a first safety car, and there's been tyre changes, and I think there's some guys are going to run the hard tyres to the end of the race here. Centre back holding the lead from Agatha Wispy in the McLaren, and also Hamilton P3. Mavericks there in 4 and J1MC. Look at them, all of these guys, each and every one of those names. Anarchy Reaper Bindit, and he's out of the race, and the race has begun. Great start from Hamilton. Maverick in a rush there. Agatha will be glad to get rid of them, to be honest with you. She'd have been very nervous in that position, so she's got herself into a bit of clean air now, so Agatha can just concentrate very, very much on getting those clean laps in for the rest of those 10 laps and just put in the best lap you possibly can, and don't you worry too much about what's going on around you, apart from giving people room. Oh, yellow flag again. Oh, Mad Mark is in the Mad Mark's in the wall. Don't know what happened there. Anybody else got damage from that, or did Mad Mark just spin it? I just don't know what happened to Mad Mark. Back to racing speed. DRS enabled. And Luther Williams and Maverick on Hamilton. Oh, Maverick gets the brakes very late there. Gets a lovely move made in the Williams. Puts Hamilton behind him. Agatha's in there in 4th, and right behind her you've got a J1MC. Coming fast is Hi-Fi and Rock Robs on the 3-lap old mediums, trying to make a move now and housing him, having fun. Grimaldis P9, solid race again from Grimaldis. Have no grips in P10, not getting it his own way tonight for sure. Gaz King P11, Mischief 12 and Mad Mark back in the pits there. He's going to go in and repair or retire, probably one of the two. He's just had a bit of a shitty night, but really, really glad. He'll probably come out again. It's up to him. There's no harm done, but if you've had it, there's no disqualifications or anything tonight if you don't want to finish. Mad Mark's just done that, and I actually do not blame him. J1MC in P4 and straight on to the back of the Ferrari of Hamilton. So he's not letting go of this one. Maverick gets the fastest lap, so here's a couple of moves on Agatha, but Agatha's not going to give it away, and neither she should. She holds her line and she makes Hi-Fi make the move. The Aston Martin's going to take advantage of her at the same time, and the two guys get through very nicely from Agatha there, but she still holds P11 and doing a grand job. Oh, buddy, that's good. I'm actually glad to hear that, and it wasn't that you were knocked off the track or you were involved in an incident. Don't know what happened there. There have been an awful lot of glitches. I don't know if you've noticed in any of your streams, but the game has been a bit glitchy lately with brakes not working. And so grip must have given you a wee punt as well then. Oh dear, oh dear. Grip's on the naughty step maybe. Rock Robs in P6 and he is chasing down Hi-Fi. Centre back leading it on the 4-lap old hards. Happy days, buddy. I'm nearly frightened to ask you if you enjoyed it. Sure, it's something different. Keeps us out of mischief, doesn't it? High Five's doing a good job here in P6. I'm going to have a look at those position changes. I always like to have a wee look. And yeah, 12 positions up for Maverick. That's an incredible start for Maverick in P2. He's now chasing down centre back, and it's a tyre situation that we need to see here now. Yeah, 5-lap old mediums versus the 5-lap old hards. So advantage probably slightly with Maverick at the minute, but that advantage will run very, very quickly as centre's tyres just take even better grip on the surface. Oh, Maverick just touches the curb too much there. He gets a big squirrely moment. So Maverick just has to settle himself down again. That will definitely have unsettled him, that wee move. Here comes Mischief in P8. He's now on the back of House. Agatha's still holding her P9 position there at the moment. 6 laps to go. Still a P9 position. Not too bloody bad, is what I say, on controller especially. Have no grip. Grimaldis and Gaskeen are now in a scrap. Here we go. Grip's trying everything he can to get past here. Gaskeen not making it one bit easy for him. Maverick still pushing centre back on those 6-lap old mediums at the front. If I can remember right, there was a wee bit of rivalry between these two at a time. I think it might have been a track incident, or Maverick maybe won the race over centre back. And I've got a feeling there's a wee bit of revenge in the tank here tonight between these two. And it'd be lovely to see if these two could race it out right to the finish line, just to battle and, basically finalise that rivalry. Hamilton doing well in P4. Grimaldis and Agatha now going to have a bit of fun, and they're both in those McLarens. Five laps to go on a wee bit of a mysterious night here on the Gavin Bass 1 show. It was to be a 50% race and a short quali. We only had 14 in the grid, and sometimes in a 50% race that just turns out to be a long night at the office. So I decided just to do random grids in realistic cars, 2 short races in Spain. The first one has already been stamped down, and the second one at the moment is being led by centre back, but only by 0.3 of a second over Maverick. 4 laps to go. 8-lap old mediums versus 8-lap old hards. My money would be on the hard tyres right now. Earlier on it was on the mediums. J1 MC's running in 3rd place there, but he's on hard, soft tyres, and they've got to be screaming. Bit of a battle going down again with Agatha and Grimaldis. Oh, there's a wee bit of touchies there. Grip gets through, and I think in fairness to the 2 McLaren drivers, that's both Agatha and Grimaldis, very courteously let him through, because he's one of the fast guys, but unfortunately he's running out of time to do anything and any damage really to the top 3 here tonight. The one I'm worried about is J1 MC, because right now he's got Hamilton coming right up behind him fast in this Ferrari. Rock Robs has shown a bit of late pace in that on the medium tyres as well, but Hi-Fi, you couldn't reel him out, but he's 3 seconds to catch up, and that's a big ask. Mischief right on the back of him. on that Mercedes with Howes a fair little bit back now in P8. Have no grip in 9, and Agatha still in that beautiful 10th position with Grimaldus in 11. Gaz King, Grimaldus should protect his lady, protect her and make sure she gets that P10. That P10's so precious. Oh, there's no protection in this love relationship. I tell you what, Grimaldus, you've just going to absolutely get Agatha Wispy all over the back of you for that one, and she's not going to give over. Here she comes. High five, P7. He's right onto the back of the lovely Mercedes of Mischief. He's doing well in P6. But he's got a very, very fast high five coming here. Hamilton in P4 still doing brilliantly. Really good drive from Hamilton. Maverick starting to really get caught now by J1, and it's going to be a scrap here. Here comes Hamilton into the mix as well. Hamilton up into P3, and he takes J1 on the inside. So beautiful move by Hamilton. He's going to get a podium this evening if he keeps going the way he's going. Centre back is in big trouble now with Maverick right behind him. But now I think the 10-lap old hards are definitely the ones that you would buy in the shop if they're both sitting on the shelf right now. I'll have 4 of those, please. 4 of those white ones. Maverick, you can hang on to those mediums if you don't mind. Hamilton's doing a sterling job in there. And here comes J1 again. Any battles behind that? Of course there is. There's a big stream of battles going in behind Mischief. High five, have no grip and House, all in there. So they're battling away for position changes. Lap 15. Has Maverick got the tyres to make the final showdown in this race? Centre back sitting quite nicely. Don't want to give his battery situation away, but he's sitting nicely. Maverick's using to try and stay on there. That tells me that those mediums are wanting a little bit of battery, and I've got a feeling that centre back should really be able to dominate this first place, and it's going to be Mavericks to try and steal it. But centre back should have the skill to win this race. This is race 2 on the Gavin Bass Show at Spain this evening. Still a nice little battling going on here behind Hamilton. Lots of battling going on behind that. Mischief's got himself a battle with Hi-Fi. Housey's got a battle with Grimaldus. Agatha Wispy's in P11. Gaz Keen is in P12. Mad Mark's out of the race. Anarchy's out of the race. Mad Mark had a technical issue. Anarchy, I'm not too sure what happened to him. He just seemed to bin it. But centre back, the Flying Dutchman right now in the Alpine, leading the race on 11 lap old hards versus Maverick on the 16 laps and that have been done in the race. He's now wearing a set of 11 lap old mediums. Can he do it? Look at this coming behind. They want that P3. Everybody's running without a penalty. Gaz King, only one, picked up a penalty in the 17 lap. I don't know what happened to Reaper, Dino. I think he just either binned it or got involved. Agatha gets a 3-second penalty. Oh my God, she'll be absolutely crying at that because she has ran the whole evening without a penalty, and that's her first penalty of the evening. And then a 10th collision with Gaz King, so something happened back there. I don't know what happened. I'll tell you what, Gaz King will not care too much about it either. It's one of those nights where there's incidents, and you know what, I think it's all taken the right way, but I'll tell you what, things are a bit different here. Things are a bit different at the front. There's a battle going on here. There's a battle of pride, and I know for sure centre back wants this. He wants payback. He wants Maverick to suffer at his very, very worst tonight in that Williams. As we go on board with centre back, we're going round the final corners of this Spanish Grand Prix race 2, and it looks to me that centre back has got the revenge he wants. It's the flag in the air for Holland. It's Maverick right behind him. I think Maverick's from India. Hamilton gets a fantastic P3 with Rock Robs 4 solidly. J1MC in 5 in the Alpine with Mischief 6. Hi-Fi over the line in 7th. Have No Grip gets a 8th. Housey gets a 9th in the Green Machine. Most horrible car on the track. Grimaldus has a good fun night at the office. And you know what? Big massive round of applause for this one. Out onto the gravel she goes. She gives us a load. Here, give us a donut if you can. Anyway, Agatha, I hope you enjoyed it. You got a bit of experience in how to handle an awful lot of very, very fast track coming behind you. Guys, and girls, I hope you had a really, really lovely evening tonight. I'm not rushing off. I've still 3/4 of an hour to go before we go live again for the big race with Rattlers in Singapore at 9:30. But what a race. Centre back, he will be absolutely... Oh, I don't know what he'll do. He'll probably go out and buy the biggest tub of Dutch beer he can get for €10, and he'll drink every 10 of it in 15 minutes because he done it. He took Maverick out by the roots, and the Williams had nothing he could do about it in race 2. Oh, I'm out of breath. I can age it. Agatha whisper, Gaz, I'm so sorry. Gaz, I'm so sorry. Race winner, centre back, Rock Robs, fastest lap, Maverick, driver of the day, have no grip, most overtakes. Now, let's see the most important thing. Is that the finalised? No, that's the points for that race. And now I want the standings. And let me see. Instructor standings, that's 57 points. Centre back from Holland has won the Spanish Cup this evening on the Gavin Bass Cup show. Mr. Holland, you've got a trophy in the cabinet this evening, my friend. Mischief, brilliant second place with 33 points. The Aston of Rock Robs, solid in third. Maverick, take a bow in 26 points there. Housey, brilliant on 22. J1MC, 20 points. Hamilton, 15. 12 for Grip. Grimaldus gets 6 points. Gaskins gets 2. Agatha Wispy gets 2. Hi-Fi, Anarchy Reaper, Mad Mark, But what a good fun night, and all taken as it should be. A bit of multiplayer racing with a wee bit more manners. I think we have 2 great races here tonight. I'm Gavin Bass 1, and I'm just going to take you out again with a little bit of music that I did earlier for us all. And I think the first tune was actually about Pule in USA. So we'll go for that, and I'll wish you all the very, very best. Hopefully, we'll do it again soon, and I'm sure we'll keep you all posted. A big thank you again to Mischief and to Pule for stepping up into like steward roles or advisory roles. It's another voice there. There's another guy that I want to speak to as well, just to put him on the team as well. I just want to ask him, would he be happy just to take a role in doing stewards? So that is it. And I look forward to seeing you all in about 3/4 of an hour if you want to come back and watch some more boring racing with me chirping away in the background. But I think there should be a few smiling faces tonight. Yeah, a bit of fun. But you know what? The Dutch lad, centre back, he took the cup. And you know what? He'll be proud of that. So it wasn't just all fun. Just wasn't all fun. Definitely not. Good night.
Lights come down, engines roar, revving up for the thrill. Gavin's in control, it's the ultimate chase. Can you feel the chill? Under the bright lights, the world's at our feet. World Cup racing hearts, with every thump is sweet. Pit stops flying by, strategies unfold. Each corner a new chapter, daring and bold in the heat of the moment. It's all for the taking, fast lanes and dreams, no chance for the faking. It's the race of our lives, adrenaline pumping strong, with Gavin
dance. We reach for the sky. The world watches closely. Every move's inside. Gavin's got the magic. Fuel for the fire.
Raise your hands to the stars, feel the moment ignite. In this realm of speed, we come alive tonight. The circuit's a canvas, painted with passion. In the rush of the race, we find our true fashion. I'm your Gavin Boss, one F1 show, let the engine sing. Racing through the night, feel the joy it brings. All for the taking. Every pulse, every call. F1 racing glory. The winner takes it In the heat of the moment, it's all for the taking. Fast lanes and dreams, no chance for the faking. It's the race of our lives, adrenaline pumping strong. With Gavin on the mic, we can do no wrong. It's the